Okay, good afternoon everyone. Hope you can hear me. My name is David Mitchell. I'm the Deputy Head Teacher at Heathfield Primary School in Bolton. You follow me on Twitter at Deputy Mitchell. That's where I can be found most of the time, sadly. I was in charge of trying to get some children motivated in their learning for maths. And if any of you know what we do at Heathfield Primary School with literacy, you'll know we've used blogging to really radically change kind of our literacy results and engagement levels. And we had quite a big problem, and I've always found the best solutions come from great problems. And our great problem was underperforming pupils, like a lot of us have. And I was given a spell of 5 weeks to work with a number of children who were underperforming in maths and literacy. But with literacy, those of you who know what we do at Heathfield, you know that story, but just some headlines of that. We used blogging for 2 years to transform our literacy, and we were very glad of our results that saw us go from 9% level 5 writing to 60% level 5 writing in 12 months. And for the last 2 years, our children have left year 6 making 2 years progress on average per child each for the last 2 years. And so we're pretty much nailing literacy. But we wanted to use these same tools, see if we could use them in numeracy as well. And so I was given the task of a group of year 5 children, about 8 or 9 of them, who were working between level 2C and 2A at the end of year 5. And that's substantially below where they should be. And after working with them for about 20 minutes, I realised they were really lacking in basic skills, in particular multiplication facts and their knowledge of the multiplication tables. And this had a knock-on effect because they were not able to access the curriculum, self-esteem was low, and their self-image within the class was low there. So my target really is to help them develop their numeracy skills, basic skills. And so I'll leave that on for a minute. The TES did an article about what I'm about to show you. So if you want to take a picture of that, make a note of it, asksir.tk/capital D. It's got to be a capital D apparently. And you can read about what the TES thought about this. And also, the blog I'm going to show you in a moment, this is the address of the blog, because we used a range of Google tools, and the one we've used to get the most success from was Google Spreadsheets. And I'll share what we've done in a moment. So there's a couple of links there for you to have a look at, okay? Now, it actually turned out very simple, what we used. We had a blog. We had Google Spreadsheets, because we have the Google Apps for education at our school. We used a little tool called AudioBoo, and we were using an iPad or anything to update the spreadsheets. And this was the impact, before I actually show you what we did. The children were motivated to learn their multiplication facts at home. The times of the children, we were timing them to do their multiplication facts, was radically coming down, hour by hour, when the children were doing this. Engagement, confidence levels were shooting up, behaviour issues dropped, and after the 5 weeks, children were able to go back into the mainstream class in year 5, able to access deeper problem-solving skills. And so, I'll come back to this, so if you want, I'll go through this, how we actually did it, because when I started using Google Spreadsheets, I didn't know they embedded. I only found it by accident. And if you know anything about blogging, anything that embeds within blogging is just brilliant. And so I'll just quickly show you what the blog looked like, and you'll be able to see how the embedded spreadsheets look. And you can see straight away, we were doing a numeracy league every day. The children would come in and would do 10 minutes of this, and the children got points depending how much they were improving. And because we can embed a Google spreadsheet and you can tinker with the size of it, you can put it in a widget around the side, and it's there constantly. And it will update live as you update as the children would get an iPad or anything and update their times themselves. This would automatically change, the points would change, and they could see the league changing. And for example, this is a typical blog post where the children had 3 attempts to recount a times table, and as you can see, the times were going down as they were doing this. And the impact of this was the children could see the impact. Okay, it was there. They got points for how much they were improving, not for how quick they were. And so these leagues were changing depending how hard the children were working to improve their times. And you can see just by the times there, some children were dramatically increasing. And this was 3 attempts in 20 minutes. This isn't 3 attempts over a week. This is doing it once, doing it twice, doing it again. And obviously the nature of blogging is that people can comment. The person that improved the most, they got their chance to have an audio boo of their performance. And obviously with blogging, people can comment. Again, another motivating tool. So what I just want to do is just quickly, because I haven't got long with you, is just to show you a Google spreadsheet and just go through how to actually embed it, because it is so simple. So you've got your Google Apps homepage. You can create a spreadsheet, and obviously you'll be filling that in, or the children will be filling that in as it is. But just to embed it is really simple. Just go to File. You can publish to the web. There's a couple of little settings that you can play with here to make it refresh automatically. As soon as you change it, it'll refresh the embedded. Do I want all sheets embedding, or do I want to choose one sheet? Okay. Do I want to start publishing? Yes, I do. And I can check that it says here that it will automatically embed, it will automatically change when the children are updating it themselves. Okay, and that's a key feature that is really simple, saves me a job as a teacher having to go back and change that at a different time. Already, I've got some links and coding there, but it's not what I want. I want to embed it as a HTML document. So I can just change the setting there, and it gives me a HTML code. All I do is copy and paste that into a blog post, and your blog post will contain that part of the Google spreadsheet. And if you want to mess about with sizes, you just alter the 500 by 300, make it smaller so it fits into a widget, if that's what you want to do. If you want to make it look like that, that's about 200 wide by about 250 down. Okay, but you can mess about with that. And we've found that the children love doing that, and they love doing it themselves. And it was a really nice little feature that I didn't actually know about until I explored a little bit further with the Google spreadsheets. And it's as instant as the children. We had the blogs on the computer screens with these embedded spreadsheets in them, and the children were changing it on an iPad, and within 3 seconds they were watching the screen change on their blog. And parents were involved. Parents were coming in because they were working with their children at home, and they could come and have a look at how they were improving during the day. And as you can see, not one of the children, they all improved as they were doing it. So I wanted to kind of share that kind of feature. It's a very small feature and one tiny feature of what spreadsheets, Google spreadsheets can do. And if you're in, and that will work with VLEs, with blogs on different platforms. That it's a very instant feature that the children absolutely loved, and these were 9 and 10-year-olds. Okay, so I don't know if there are any questions about that. I'm happy to answer any. Stay behind and have a chat with anyone about that and how you can use or embed documents, because the documents embed too. A very nice feature. So thank you very much for listening, and any questions, just let me know. Okay, thank you very much.